Sideshow is home to some of the world's most extreme stunts.
So ladies and gentlemen, step right up. Today, we're taking you behind the scenes of our world.
Welcome to Guinea Pig.
You didn't have to pull it so hard.
At the Sideshow, chemistry, physics, and biology combine, taking science to the extreme to attempt a Guinness World Record. I've always been fascinated by the endurance of the human machine. As an extreme circus performer, I've had to learn to trust my body, its ability to absorb trauma, and its ability to heal. My partner Amber Lynn and I have gone on the road, testing the extremes of the human experience.
Scratching is good, but try and keep them alive.
Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The whole world is my laboratory. My name is Rayan Stock, the guinea pig. I've got an idea so extreme, it's never even been attempted before. It combines all I've learned about sideshow science, but I need engineering genius Jeff J to help me make it real.
The idea is that I wanted to break a world record by swallowing a sword and attach chains onto the handle, and I want to pull a vehicle with the sword while it's in my throat.
Serious?
That's the plan. We're kind of reached a point where we need help of an engineer. We need to build a handguard curved to my face that we can actually clip off some chains onto, so that kind of keeps it from either pulling this way or pulling that way, because I mean that's not going to end well.
Gotcha. You're gonna bend over with us? Is that it?
That's the plan. I swallow it down and lean forward.
Okay.
I can show you.
Jeez.
And the pressure would come from behind them. The vehicle will be behind, and he'll be pulling forward.
So you're gonna have equal pressure from 2 points.
Something that kind of curves around just to make sure that the sword isn't going back and forth in his esophagus.
Right. Okay, that's killing me. Take that out. Oh.
My plan? Swallow a 41-centimeter sword and attach it with chains to a 1,600-kilogram vehicle. I'll need enough force to overcome the car's inertia and the guts to keep pulling it for 5 meters.
So I actually have a prototype of what I've got in mind in the bag if you wanted to take a look at it.
Yeah, why don't we take it over to this table and draw it up?
We've designed a special hilt to connect the sword to the car, but there's one issue.
There's quite the gap between his chin and here, and that could have a problem with pushing the sword back into his spine, out to the stomach. So we're thinking a brace.
Yeah, what we can do is we can just put like a little gusset that runs between here and here. So looking at it from the top, we should probably go across here, put a little relief in there for that, and a key, and then maybe just put the brace straight across here. Does that look good to you guys? Want to give it a try?
I think so. I'd like to see it out of metal.
All right.
Let's go.
This hilt is the key to the stunt. It has to stabilize the sword while I pull the car so I don't pierce my esophagus. Jeff grinds the piece to fit my face perfectly, and he welds each component into place.
There is truly no room for error. If this doesn't work, Ryan could die.
That's cool.
That looks good.
You like that?
Are these holes going to be big enough to put the carabiners through?
Well, I thought about the carabiners or a shackle of some sort. The fact that you're going to be pulling it this way, if you put a carabiner in it, it's going to put pressure on it laterally, and they're not designed to take stress that way. For this purposes, I think what you should probably do is use something like this. When it's up against your face, you'll have a nice straight line from this point to that point.
Well, that looks really, really good. Do you want to test it out to make sure it'll work?
Yeah, after it's cooled off.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Here it is. Take a look at it.
I think it looks good.
Think it'll work?
Feels pretty heavy duty.
I guarantee it's sturdy. Your face will bend long before.
Strong enough to pull a car?
Absolutely. So what do you think? Want to give it a test?
Let's try it out.
All right, cool. Here's what I got. This is a digital load cell. Part of Newton's law of motion is what we call an inertial frame. Force equals mass times acceleration. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually have you pull against a static point, and you're going to try and create the force. It's going to digitally measure the number of pounds per square inch that you're pulling as though it's the vehicle.
We need to know if Ryan can handle the pressure. He's got a cool head, but will his body hold out from the incredible force of the car?
Now I leave it up to you.
Okay. Let's see. So I gotta kind of get underneath it.
Here, Ryan. You can do this. You got it.
$30, $20, $40,
50.
50 pounds.
There you go. Good job. 50 pounds of pressure. That's pretty impressive.
That is amazing. 50 pounds with a sword in your gut and pulling, I mean, that's crazy. But I gotta be honest with you, man, I think a car is gonna be at least 3 times that. At least. Maybe 130, 150 pounds. Think you can handle that?
I really don't know.
The sword is ready,
Feels pretty heavy duty.
and today's the big day. I'm going to try and set a Guinness World Record by pulling a car from a swallowed sword. This attempt is so extraordinary, Rep. Danny Gurton will personally witness it. The atmosphere is intense.
From conception to reality, this is our stunt. It's very cool, but anything can happen.
Before getting started, we meet with Danny to go over the rules.
This actually is very, very special because it's a first of its kind. No one has ever attempted this. It is measurable, it's breakable, and it's verifiable, and it really shows how people can push the limits, be creative to achieve something really great, and that's what Guinness World Records is all about. But what I do need to make sure is that once you swallow the sword and attach the cables, that you don't touch anything at all. The nose is lined up here on this line.
Okay.
You need the whole vehicle to pass that white line.
Okay, perfect.
If you stop halfway, I can't validate that as a record attempt. Well, what I needed to do is just make sure that indisputably this vehicle really did cover 5 meters in distance.
Okay.
And there can be someone in there for safety purposes if they need to put a brake on, but we just need to make sure that you indeed are pulling this vehicle on your own.
All right.
Perfect.
To lend support, some of my best sideshow buddies are here to cheer me on.
All right, here we go. All right, you ready for this?
I guess. Give it a shot.
This is insane. So much can go wrong. The pressure is on. And I haven't even swallowed the sword yet.
You're neutral? Are you ready, Ryan? Go. Come on.
Get it going, come on, come on, come on.
It's going, Ryan.
You're rolling, you're rolling, you're rolling. You're rolling it, you're there. Come on, keep going, keep going. Come on, man, relax, feet, let's go. Get in here, guys. That's the craziest thing.
Guinness World Records is the ultimate authority on record-breaking achievement. It's all about ordinary people achieving extraordinary things. I personally witnessed your incredible effort, and it gives me great pleasure to certify that you have achieved the new Guinness World Record of heaviest vehicle pulled by a sword swallower.
Okay, guys, let's go to the celebration.
A Guinness World Record, something I've always wanted, to push the limits and go down in history. And now, I have it. For me, being the guinea pig just doesn't get any better than this.